Okay, Oates and Alyssa, you're gonna be my first farm video trial, I guess. We already had one, but now I set up a YouTube channel for Burville Farm, so I thought, why not do what other people are doing? I saw the other guy that I'm basing my business model after. He had like 41 million views total. And I'm like, wow, well, how much does YouTube pay for that stuff? I know it'll probably take forever to make any amount of money for me, but this guy he's been working on it for years. But I'm assuming that's where they get some of their farm income is from doing this. So anyway, I'm just gonna go on. I'm gonna just bust out a little tour for you here, okay? Uh, well, really, I don't think I would show this part of the tour, but anyway, as you can see behind me, I've got some squash and kale and broccoli. It's basically hardened off now, and I'm gonna pull some. I'm gonna pull some more stuff out of the greenhouse and harden it off because after tonight's gonna get pretty chilly, and I don't want to take any risk. But after tonight, everything's coming out, and I'm planting a bunch of crap, and basically I'm gonna mix up my own soil, like using garden soil and compost, and maybe like some mulchy type stuff. And then I'm gonna plant some probably like cantaloupe and watermelon, and just go ahead and plant it and figure out where I'm gonna put it later on. Because right now I'm filling up all my garden beds, and I'm not really sure what to do about that. Make more garden beds. I got a lot of space. I still plan on putting some more beds. So anyway, I'll continue on with the tour here. Oh, it's bright. See, I've been riding the bike a little bit. After tending the garden, I take off. Today I rode around. I bought something that I saw a lot of people using. And you probably are familiar with this. It's a stirrup hoe. And I've heard that it's a hell of a lot better than using a regular hoe. That's what all the bio-intense small micro farmers are using. So I'm gonna try that out today. I got some nice mushroom compost back there. It's much better than the first. The first load of compost I got was from a different place in Solway, and it turned out to be like pieces of trees and stuff like that. So it's more like a mulch. So actually I'm gonna go back there and buy that mulch again because it's $20 basically for a truckload, and I'm gonna use that to mulch around tomatoes and stuff like that. I'm not gonna bother buying weed guard, I don't think, but I'm thinking about trying to sell four more CSA memberships for only 15 weeks, and that way at least it'll be in the middle of summer, and I'll have the opportunity to actually grow a bunch of stuff and fill up their boxes. Oh, and you might have wondered what I was doing with some of the sod and stuff I'm taking up, and it's kind of weird. This is why it's my first selfie stick experience, so I'm gonna try to get that in back here. Basically I moved like a boatload of sod down here. I'm trying to level out around the fire pit and basically just have some level areas in general because it's mostly sloping anyway. So we'll see how far this video goes. I bought a memory card today, and I'm hoping it just goes on the memory card. Let me see. Okay, so here's kind of where I don't know, that's why this is a trial run. I'm not sure exactly what I plan on doing. That is about to get torn up here within a few days to make more garden space. So basically, I got a little stake in the ground here. Starting here, I'm gonna go 50 feet that direction and about 12 feet that direction, and I'm gonna make like 3 or 4 more beds, 25. there'll be 8 beds total if I go far enough down. Um, so that'll add a lot of extra veggies, but it's gonna be stuff that grows in cool weather, I guess, or I don't know. I've got a lot of sunlight around here, so it should be good for like 3 or 4 months. But to get like some late peppers in or something, I mean, that's not gonna be the ideal location because it's gonna get shady in the fall. But anyway, so I've covered the ground. I'm gonna see what it looks like. I haven't checked it in a little bit, but yeah. So that's dead. All those weeds are dead, and that's pretty cool. That'll help out a little bit. It was just, there goes Marie going down the road in her SUV. I went to their house yesterday, picked some watercress, and Roman enjoyed that. Ate some watercress. We're still working on this little bed here. That is hopefully gonna be done by like Friday or Saturday, because I gotta get greens in the ground very quickly to be ready by the middle of May. Here we go. We got some nice growth occurring here where my peas are basically starting to fall over, so I've got to get some, make my own steaks or something of that nature, and get some kale. And I'm gonna come along and plant the kale that I have in the greenhouse. I'm gonna plant in the spots that the kale didn't come up because I was kind of being retarded, and I just put I think I mentioned that before, I just put the kale in where I thought it should grow. So I'm going to come in with the stuff that I've been growing in a greenhouse and fill in all the spaces that I feel necessary. Got some spring mix, nice spring mix to test run, coming along smoothly, and we're still in about the same state of affairs here. I've got peas are coming up. Got a second round of peas coming up, so I should have plenty of peas. Taking that black tarp off on Saturday, and I'm planting at least probably like 45 or 50 tomato plants in there. I think I'm gonna put them closer together than I have in the past. I've seen other people like planting in greenhouses, and they got them pretty close together. I've got one really nice bed right behind me here, and then I'm gonna put some more compost on the top and make 2 or 3 more good beds. And so I decided with this, I'm not really gonna bed it up as much. I'm just gonna put some compost in and turn it back in pretty quickly. And this is gonna be like it turned out it was like a 29 or 30 foot section, but I'm gonna try and do like the Mayan planting method and do like corn, wait a couple of weeks, come in with some pole beans, go ahead and put squash in, and just see how that works. I'm sure it'll grow something. And then I'm gonna have other areas of squash as well. This area here, I've got that tilled up, ready to go. You see I got a little path going down the middle. My paths between beds are only like 8 to 10 inches, enough to get my feet in there and move around. And these are potatoes. I already put potatoes in the ground, and I got like 150 or 200 onion sets in the ground. I just bought some more today. I've been running around all day because I just wanted to buy a bunch of cool stuff that I've been waiting to buy for a little bit, and felt like I was in a confident situation financially. I could go ahead and spend a little money on, say, that sweet band hoe or stirrup hoe. There's the chickens. I think I told you the chickens were attacked. You can see the rooster doesn't have any tail feathers anymore. 2 of them died, so I'm not sure if I really want to replace them because they were eating a buttload of food. Cypher, get over here. Hey, come here. Come here. Anyway, oh, I can't see anything. Okay, anyway. That's about it. Trying to think. Yeah, I'm just gonna get some lettuces and broccoli in the ground tomorrow and figure out my watering situation. I bought this cool looking sprinkler thing that's probably not gonna work, but my other sprinkler wasn't doing the trick, and so I'm gonna plant some broccoli through here, and we got the beets and stuff coming up. I lost a third tomato plant, so I'm gonna have to replace that. I've got basically 3 tomato plants that I'm just getting going. They're going early, so. And I'm actually thinking about making this bed into like a permanent, like perennial bed. Maybe some a few perennial herbs and whatnot. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get to work on this pretty soon, and this is gonna be another giant bed over here. And basically, the next few days is gonna be planting, hardening off vegetables. I'm actually gonna put seed in the ground for just about everything. There's gonna be seed somewhere for everything I'm gonna grow this week. So, and I'll just continually work on reseeding and rotating beds. When the peas are done, I'll bring something else in there, maybe some bush beans. I bought some bush beans, so I can go ahead and get those started tomorrow, most likely. Go ahead and get those in the ground, and hopefully they'll be ready to go within about a month and a half. So that's what. Oh yeah, and I bought this puppy here. I might have brought this up in the past, but this garden spade fork thing here, it's been a lifesaver. So that was money well spent. And now I'm gonna give my little garden hoe a run, and I'll send this video to you, and you can probably have turned it off by now, but if not, thanks for watching, and give me some insight on the selfie stick maneuvers. I'll talk to you later.